Good morning, happy Saturday. Today is going to be the fifth and final workout of the week, and the goal of the week was to have a higher tempo and or higher intensity via weight selection all week. Try to ramp it up and keep it up the entire week, and today is going to be no different. Okay, so we got total body blitz. So that means you're going to do a total body, obviously, but the blitz is just something that means that we're doing high weight, high output. Tempo is an added bonus, but just not necessarily needed. So I got a little bit of an extra rest in there. If you guys don't need the rest, don't want the rest, forego the rest and keep going. All right, so let's get this party started. We're going to start as we always do. We're going to start shoulder mobilities. And because this is a total body blitz, meaning higher weight selection, we're going to add in just a couple of extra shoulders, being that those are smaller, weaker muscles. We want to make sure that those are sufficiently warmed up and ready to go. Okay, so in 3, 2, 1, and switch it. Now we're going vertical. Nice and loose, nice and easy, especially on this first set. Full range of motion. Now I'm going to give it just a little bit of momentum, a little bit of swing. 2, 1. Here's your second set. And like always, just your reminder is to open up, rotate the palms to the ceiling, throw those thumbs to the back. 3, 2, switch it. Okay, here's our second set. Now, the past couple of workouts, I've been varying or alternating between shoulder circles and arm circles. And then we also threw in 2, 1, and time. Shoulder circles. We also threw in those figure eights. Today, like I said, higher load, higher output, higher requirement placed on the shoulders. So we're actually going to do all 3 of them. Okay, 1 set a piece. 10 more seconds going forward. And this is your shoulder circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. Light it up, reverse. Now remember, there's going to be a couple of ranges of motion. Up or shrug or elevate, back or squeeze or retract, down, depress, and forward, protract. You want to get all of those. So big range of motion. 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start backwards. The easier one, open up. Kind of cycle or swing it through. Arm circles. So now this is just that bigger range of motion for the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch it. Now yesterday my mess around with shoulder workout was very different. So I'm a little bit on the tight, little bit on the sore today. So this will actually be good to use the shoulders and loosen them back up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, so we're going to do the figure eights. The other day, it might have been Thursday, we did just one direction, or whatever day it was. We're going to do both directions on the same side. So right hand, going forward. In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And again, another reminder, rotation. We're doing this for the shoulder, but we're going to start to slowly bring in that torso, in that midsection. So kind of keep that stomach tight. The hard thing to do would be to squeeze the backside, but that's one thing that you can always do. 3, 2, staying on that same side, opposite direction. Big, exaggerated range of motion. 5 seconds, and then we're going to switch to the other hand for forward and backward figure eights. 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, and time. So there's going to be my left arm going forward. Nice and smooth. Okay. 5 more seconds, and then we're going to reverse direction. Whatever direction you're doing now, do the opposite, but same side. 2, 1, and switch it. Okay, here we go. Last 15 seconds with the figure eights with the standing shoulder mobilities. And I specified standing because we do have some of those on the ground that we've done before. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, so shake and shake and shake and shake. Do what you got to do. If there's more movements that you need to do, maybe there's rotator cuff specific exercises that we've talked about that you are needing to do personally, go ahead and do those. Otherwise, we're going to do those standing hip mobilities. Okay, we're going to start with the high knee pull. Let's go 10 seconds. That'll get us back on the even Steven time. Okay, in 5, 4, 3. High knee pulls, high knee pulls, high knee pulls, high knee pulls, and high knee pulls. Now some of the exercises when we're on the floor, those hip mobilities, the toe point or ankle flexion or extension, the dorsiflexion or plantar flexion, sometimes that makes a difference. When you're doing this guy here, it doesn't really make a difference what you're doing with your ankle, with your toes. But what it does make a difference is if you pull here or are straight on, that can change the overall feel of the stretch of the exercise. So mess around with that. That's going to be a little bit more of a game changer than the ankle. Okay, remember these are 30 seconds, so in 4, 3, 2, we're going to switch to that quad stretch. And I'm just going to hang out at the top, grab my grip, get my bearing straight, my balance, kind of try to get knee to knee, squeeze the glutes, and then reach up. Okay, so you're at 20, what would it be? It's like 20 seconds. You guys know how good my counting is. Okay, let's go ahead and go 10 more seconds. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, and time. Now we are going to go through this again, but right now let's go into our regular squats. We're going to stay 30 seconds. That gives you ample time to whether you want to pause at the bottom, concentrate on squeezing glutes and feeling the feet into the floor, and also squeezing at the top. But it's just a body weight squat. So we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and go. Now I like to hold my hands here like a goblet. Every now and then I'll press or have the hands behind the head. Also on the other side, every now and then I like to collapse forward a little bit and increase that angle in the hips. 3, 2, 1, and time. But it's literally whatever you need. Okay, we're going to stay standing. When we do our get low, stay low lateral steps, or when we're at the gym, we got the bungees on, or the mini bands, and we do the lateral steps. We're going to do those now for our warm-up. Okay, 30 seconds. Maybe not so much a full, complete, deep squat, but do get a little bit low so we can get the back and the hips warmed up in that flexion standpoint or in that bent over state. Okay, so we're going to do mini band lateral steps minus the band. 3, 2, 1. And go. Nice and loose. Now if you want to add a little bit of hip movement, you can make these steps big. If you just want constant tension and a side-to-side step, keep them small. Either one. I'm going to go small on this set and then bigger on our second set. And right now all I'm doing is kind of focusing on the feel and the form of the step. Shift and transfer my body weight, load my left leg. Shift, transfer my body weight, load my right leg. Keep my butt tight. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, so we're going to go back up to the top, but to the high knee pulls. Okay, this is going to be our second time through. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Now I'm going to stay straight on, but I'm just going to try and get a little higher. Bigger range of motion. Try to kind of force the issue a little bit in a safe in a safe way. I'm not trying to do anything that I know my body can't do. I'm just going to try and push it a little bit. 15 more seconds, 15 more seconds. 10 more seconds. And then we got that quad stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch it over to that quad stretch. Switch it over to that quad stretch. Okay, 10 more. Now we got 10 more. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, we're going to be back to the body weight squat. Whether it's a pause and a hold at the bottom, whether it's a pause and a hold and squeeze at the top, or just smooth, steady Eddie non-stop. Let's do them in 3, 2, 1, and go. Go 10, was it 15? 15 more seconds. Tight, 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 tight. Now we got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay. All right, so now we got that lateral step being the second set. Now, like I said, I'm going to go those bigger steps. Okay. Last one here, 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Now it's not a step behind lunge. We're definitely not doing the hockey jumps yet. I'm literally just trying to step and make it a little bit bigger and then bring my feet together. Not clicking the heels or touching the knees, but just a bigger stride, bigger step. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break, and break. All right, so rest, recover, break it up, shake it out, do whatever you gotta do, get your dumbbells ready. We're gonna superset our dynamic warm-ups with our shoulder rotation. So the shoulder rotation, if you need to go bungees to start to kind of loosen up and break in the shoulders, do that. I'm going to use lighter dumbbells and go through my ranges of motion with that. So make sure your dumbbells are ready. We got about 20 more seconds. Okay. Had to get me some agua. All right, so we got that. Boom, boom, boom. All right. 15. Let's go 15. We'll go on to 30. All right. First exercise is going to be your jumping jack. Nothing crazy, nothing special. Just your jumping jack. Okay. But then when you're going to superset it with a dumbbell shoulder press. Okay. Dumbbell shoulder press in 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, so this is going to be similar to how we do our dynamics. 20 seconds on, and then 5 to 10 seconds, and then go into the next dynamic. But instead of the next dynamic, it's going to be your dumbbell shoulder press. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, grab your weight, grab your weight. Shoulder press in 3, 2, 1, and go. Now the reason I'm going a little bit lighter is because they're a little bit sore, a little bit tight, a little bit tender. Okay, I'm going to baby them just a little bit from yesterday, from my workout yesterday. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Plus, we're still in warm-up mode, so I can't expect maximum output just yet. Seal jump, seal jump, seal jump. 3, 2, 1. And go, and go. I will expect that once it comes workout time. But right now, trying to warm up the muscles, get that internal temperature up, get a little sweat going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, grab your dumbbells. Lateral raise. Now I forgot to mention, if you are using bungees, these are all pull aparts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Lateral raise out to the side. Daddy. 10 more seconds, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time, and time. All right, so switch it up. We're on to our third dynamic, which is going to be that mini split jump. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice and loose, nice and easy. But do get those arms moving here. If they're bent and you're doing your feet, that's fine. Straight arm is terrible. Straight arm is no good. We don't want that. So as long as you're moving your arms at some capacity, or at least they're bent, that's good. 3, 2, 1, and time, and time. All right, so bungee pull aparts. This will be your third set if you're on the bungees. Third set on the dumbbells is the bent over reverse fly. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Now, if you happen to grab the wrong dumbbells, you can make this a row. If you're here and your arms are fatiguing, make it a row. Whatever you got to do, just don't stop because we have 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Beautiful. All right, and break, and break. Warm up complete. We are 15, what is that, 16 minutes in? Oh shoot, 17. Okay, so our workout is complete. Make sure you're ready to go. Water, towel, bungees, bands, plates, weights, balls, whatever you need. Get them going, get them ready, because we got our first rotation in about 25 seconds, okay? We're gonna go 4 sets. These are gonna be 20 seconds a piece, because remember, the goal is to be a little bit higher weight, so that means the reps might be a little bit lower. Okay, we're gonna start with a dumbbell deadlift. Dumbbell deadlift, and we got under 10 seconds here. Okay, these are 20-second sets. Dumbbell deadlift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Now I'm going double dumbbell. I did not specify single or double. Did not specify that you cannot use a kettlebell if you have a kettlebell. Okay, 10 down, 10 to go. Just specified deadlift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, break, shake, rest, recover. Your next exercise, again, 20 seconds, is going to be a bent over row. Bent over row. 3, 2, 1, and go. 10 down, 10 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, so next set, next exercise, not next set. Next exercise is going to be a floor press. So you'll be down on the floor, pressing up, like a dumbbell bench press, like an upside down push-up. Now your legs can be straight or bent, whichever one you feel comfortable with. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, so we have 3 exercises. That's set 1 or rotation 1. We're doing 4 total. So here's where we're trying to sneak in or mimic that tempo. We're gonna keep it going, so not a crazy long break, okay? Back to the beginning, your dumbbell deadlift, or kettlebell deadlift, or whatever deadlift. 3, 2, 1, and go. Now I'm gonna go double dumbbell. I'm gonna go over the top, overhand grip, pronated grip, as if I'm doing a straight bar across the body. Now third set, fourth set, I might switch it, I might change it, I might not. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, dumbbell bent over row. Now remember these, any grip, as long as your posture is perfect and your wrists are straight and neutral, not flexed or bent. 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, floor press, floor press. Now I'm gonna throw a little bit of a curveball at myself. Feel free to join. I'm actually gonna go feet up, like I'm doing crunches. Put a little stress on the midsection. 3, 2, 1, and go. We want 10, 15, 35. Now what I want to do is make sure I don't arch my back. So try to lift the butt up off the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, 2 in the tank, 2 to go. I'm gonna make an adjustment right here. I'm gonna snag some heavier dumbbells because that's not total body blitz mentality. That was just a little bit on the easy peasy side. So bear with me 1 second here. I'm gonna make a sizable jump because we're here to work. We're not here to play games. Oh, Jamie, what's up, Jamie? Hey, don't worry about me starting early. Rewind it unless you did all your runs first. I just had to start a little bit early today. All right, so, let's get it going. Let's get back on the clock. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Now I'm gonna stay with that overhand grip, but I've increased my weight, my load. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time, and break, and break, and break. We're gonna go bent over row. Okay, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and row. 10 seconds. Time. All right, that's a little bit more like it. That's what I should have been doing. Instead of taking it so easy and light on me. All right, so we're gonna go floor press, end of 3. I'm gonna go heavier weight, which I made that adjustment, but we'll feet up. 2, 1, and press. And when the feet are up, you gotta make sure that you try to continue to get the tailbone up, like you're trying to do a reverse crunch, so that the back doesn't arch too much. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and break. Okie dokie. All right, 3 in the tank, 3 down. Whoo, yeah. That's a little bit more better. All right, number 4. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. On this one, I'm going to change my stance. Go a little bit wider. Less potential for the knees to wiggle or move. Bigger, tighter squeeze. 10 seconds. A little bit of a different feel. But I'm still doing my deadlift, not my squat. So it's okay to change up. Things like that. Time. Mix it up, switch it up. Keep the body guessing, basically. All right, bent over row in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And I'm gonna do the same darn thing here with my row. Just changing the stance changes the feel. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. Okay, set it up. Third exercise, fourth set. Floor press, floor press, floor press. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm gonna go here. Now instead of bringing in my abs, I'm doing a double leg glute bridge while doing my press. It's an isometric, it's the hold. So I'm gonna double dip on that backside that we just worked on those deadlifts. Plus this makes my press a lot stronger to finish this fourth set. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, very, very good. Now that was our first rotation, tri-set, 4 sets. That's gonna be our main movement. That's gonna be our main rotation. Bigger body movements, total body movements. And for me, the third and the fourth set were a little bit heavier because I grabbed the wrong weights. So break, shake, rest, recover. I'm gonna adjust the computer real quick, see what sort of fun activities we got next. Stagger stance goblet. All right. Now this is not necessarily gonna make too much of a difference here as far as my weights go, but being that one of the exercises is a goblet squat, you'll end up using one dumbbell. Now let's see, how we doing here? All right, Jamie, we're still doing good? All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm actually going to stay that same heavier weight because I got some making up to do here since I wimped out on those first couple sets. We're gonna do your staggered stance deadlift. Now we've done this one before. It's 2 dumbbells overhand. Now if you go neutral or on the side like the trap bar, it will be a little bit more natural, a little bit more comfortable. But let's go left foot in front first, body weight on that front foot as much as possible. Right foot just behind, right toe just behind that left heel, and you got your deadlift, okay? 20 seconds, and then change your weight if you need to, bicep curls, okay? So still 3 exercises, still 20 seconds, but 3 sets. All right, so let's lock and load in, what do we got here? 40, okay. Let's go ahead, this will be bonus. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Now I'm just kind of letting the dumbbells hang, and they're kind of in between overhand grip and neutral grip, or straight bar and trap bar. They're at like a 45-degree angle. Totally fine. Just keep that body weight forward. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch it. Okay, same exercise, same weight. 5, 4, other side. 3, 2, 1, and go. And just so you know, that set was a little bit more. That was like a 20 and some change from a second standpoint, so you're welcome. 35, 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. And break. Bicep curls, bicep curls. Now these bicep curls can be same time, they can be alternating, they can be hammer, they can be supinated, however you want to do it. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Now I've been, as of lately, a big fan of the offset supinated. So I'm rotating the dumbbells. Pinkies are inside of the dumbbell to the chest, but an offset grip. So instead of my grip being in the center, it's closer to that index finger and thumb. And then when you rotate it, puts a little bit more stress. 3, 2, 1, and time. Puts a little more stress, makes those same dumbbells feel a little bit heavier because you got to rotate more. Okay, staggered stance dumbbell deadlift or kettlebell. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, so now we're on the zeros on my end on the timer. So this will be a little bit easier for me to keep track of time. Or maybe not. 15 down, so 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. So that's a true 20 right there. Okay, switch your stance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's do it. 10 down, 10 to go. Load that lead leg. Squeeze the glutes right here. 2, 1, and time. All right, rounding off or finishing off or topping off. 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Now I'm gonna go offset supinated curls, but same time. Now you guys probably know that going alternating is a little bit easier, no matter how you do it. Your body's only supporting and stabilizing one arm, one movement at a time. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. So even if you were to go lighter weight, but go same time, your body has to stabilize and account for both, 2 movements. Okay, here we go. In 5 seconds, we're back to that staggered stance deadlift. 3, 2, 1, and go. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, switch your stance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. 10 down, 10 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, in break. Okay, let's finish it off, round it off with those dumbbells. So I don't know what I'm gonna do here. We'll kind of figure it out when we get there. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm gonna go hammer apparently. Now when I go hammer, there's a little likelihood that you swing in round and lean. So keep that chin up, chest up, high. Keep the elbows back, because at the top, there's a little bit of a row. To negate that swing, feel free to do a tricep extension at the top. All right, let me see what time we're on. Let's go 10 more, just cause. 3rd set, and then we'll break. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Beautiful. Okay, break and shake, 30 down. All right, hear this, boom, boom, boom. All right, so our goal is to stay a little bit heavier, but we're gonna have a lateral raise in it. So just because it's a lateral raise in the medial head of the shoulder, the weaker, the smaller, it might be lighter weight. All right, let's keep this party going. So if you do not have a certain comfort level going overhead, then you can go into an ab exercise. Otherwise, you can do bungee pull apart. You can do shoulder mobilities to take that shoulder through a full range of motion. But for those of you that can do overhead movements, shoulder press, okay? Try to go a little bit heavy, even if you have to push press it. Use those legs, overhead press. Set it down, change your weight. Typically it's gonna be a little bit lower, lighter, lateral raise. And then your third exercise is gonna be a goblet squat. Goblet squat, okay? So I'm gonna go, again, I'm not gonna err on the weenie side here. All right, shoulder press, shoulder press, shoulder press in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Now remember, overhead presses, and I'll say this forever and ever, overhead press, no lean. Tighten up that stomach, squeeze that backside. Now as you get up to the top, try to get your head and chest through the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, lateral raise, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. I think I messed up. I think we're supposed to do, never mind. Let's just keep it going. I don't want to overthink it and analyze it too much. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, so here's going to be that goblet squat. Now remember, total body blitz means heavier weight, higher load, even if that means less repetitions. If you do not have a single dumbbell or kettlebell that is heavy enough to make it very difficult and to lower your rep count, double up on some dumbbells, okay? But let's do it to it in 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Ten seconds, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, put those away. A little bit of a break and shake. Okay, we're back to the beginning. Overhead press, shoulder press. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. 10 down, 10 to go. 3, 2, 1. Break. Now my drop is not too much, but it's a little bit of a drop so I can get a full range of motion, but a safe and controlled range of motion. 3, 2, 1, and go. On that overhead, you're getting a few muscle groups that are making that movement happen. On these here lateral raises, not much. A little bit of trap, a little bit of shoulder, and that's about it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, grab that goblet or create your goblet or grab your weight. Shoot, it can even be a high hold if you need to. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. I'm gonna try and push the envelope a little bit with my depth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. 2 in the tank, 1 more to go. 2 in the tank, 1 more to go. All right, let's go just under 10. Going shoulder press. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's roll. Big press. Big press. 5 seconds. Get a couple more reps in. 2, 1, and time. Lateral raise in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now remember, if the shoulders fatigue or start to feel not so hot, bend the elbows a little bit. Don't necessarily worry about being out too far. The thing you do, turn it into an upright row. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, ladies and gents, let's get it going. We got that goblet squat. All right, last set, last set. I'm gonna take a little bit, like this, let's go 5 more seconds. I'm double up. Total body blitz. Get this weekend off. Right foot. So here's my version of a goblet. 3, 2, 1. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. 2, 1. And break. Now that was not the correct hold for a double dumbbell creating the goblet. Typically you want to be coming here and squeezing it. Those are a little bit on the new side and a little bit oily still. So from a safety standpoint, I had to change my grip. Changed the exercise, made the upper body work a whole heck of a lot more. So not a bad thing. So sometimes those little game time changes, those little tweaks, those are the things that we try to implement at the gym when we're with you. But when you guys are doing it on your own, feel free to, within your comfort zone, hey, let's try this, or hey, let's try that. But if you're not comfortable or confident, don't do it. Okay, so happy Saturday. That's all I got for you guys. Very, very good job. Total body blitz. Hopefully you were able to increase your load or your weight, because that was the goal, that was the idea. Little post-workout cardio, roll out, stretch out. Maybe you go through an ab rotation, or maybe you're done and you snag a protein shake and you're good to go. Whatever the case may be, great job. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys on Monday.